Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while speeding on the highway down by the sea. We go on and on and on.
Someone's very excited. Cooking. Good morning, everyone. This morning, me and Jace are starting the vlog on the trampoline. Jace is bouncing everywhere. Is that fun? I do. And whoa, you fell. Mind the odd socks. So it's nice and fluffy for when we're on the trampoline because it's quite cold. Ah, is that nice and warm? I do. Jump, Jace. Whoa, you big boy. And my turn. I'll jump here. Yeah, it's very cold outside this morning. It's very foggy. Oh, is it nice and warm? I do. Yeah, it's because you've got your coat on. I think you. Okay, I'll jump.
Good morning, IFAM. How are you all doing today? It's been a bit of a stressful morning here, hasn't it, little man? He literally loves the saying I do. Wow! Jace is feeling much better today after how long did you sleep last night? What are you doing? You're not going night-night. Sit up. Jace slept for 14 hours last night, literally. 14 hours, so worried. In fact, I didn't sleep well. I don't even know why I was worried. It's like, when I think back, I'm like, do you know when it's the middle of the night and it's really dark and you feel like you're the only person in the whole wide world that's awake? And you just start thinking really stupid things. Well, that's what I was doing last night. I don't even know why. I was constantly watching the monitor, making sure Jace was okay. Even though there's nothing wrong with him, he literally just had a bit of a cold yesterday. If you watched yesterday's vlog, you might know he fell asleep around dinner time. And I didn't know if to wake him up and try and get him to eat a little bit more dinner because he didn't eat much, or if to just put him in bed because he clearly felt really, really rubbish. And in the end, it was like 7, I think. 7, and I tried to wake him up and he was just like, no thanks, I'm just gonna stay asleep or I'm just gonna cry if you try and wake me up again. So we got him changed and then put him into bed and he slept, and then I went in at 9 AM this morning. I woke up at like 7:45 and I was watching him on the monitor and he was quite restless, but he was still asleep. So because our monitor's really cool, you can zoom right in on his face and I could see that he was still asleep. He was a bit restless, but I just thought I'm just gonna leave him until I can tell he's properly awake. And I went in at 9 and he had a really good sleep, didn't you?
I'm happy.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not going night-night. Shall we read a book? Do you want to read a book? A book? Not an owl one. I've got you a new one about a potty. One of my friends sent it for you.
I got mine.
Your potty? Look, are you ready?
A book.
What's the boy sat on?
Sit down.
He's sat on the potty. Isn't he? Shall we read it?
Okay.
Okay. It did a wee-wee. What's that?
Oh, wee-wee.
A big wee-wee. I did finally manage this morning to get a phone call with a doctor regarding Jace's eyes and Isla's nose. That my surgery... What?
Boring.
Boring?
I said boring.
I thought he said boring. I think he was saying ball in. Jace is still reading that book. He's been reading it for like 20 minutes now. We've read it through about 6 times and I'm like, yeah, you want to read it on your own now? Yeah, so our surgery's not doing appointments like at all. They're just telephone appointments. So I've been trying to get one for like the last 2 weeks. It's been really difficult, especially because you have to ring up really early in the morning and then you have to wait and wait and wait for hours and hours and hours and hours while you can finally get through, because obviously it's engaged because there's a lot of people trying to get on, and then you get through at like, I don't know, 9 AM, finally get through and they're like, sorry, they've all gone for today, try again tomorrow. Oh, it's been a nightmare. Anyway, finally got through today. Got a call back with the doctor who called me back. Got an appointment. Jace has been referred. He said that he thinks, I can't remember the exact word now. There's 2 basically. It's a squint basically. One means the eye goes out and the other means the eye comes in, or eyes come in. But it's basically a squint due to weak muscles around the eyes, which is what I thought it was. And obviously it's best to get that fixed now whilst he's still young. We won't know how they'll fix it until he's got his appointment. So he's been referred to the hospital, and when the referral comes through, we'll go to the appointment and they'll do all the assessments they need to do and work that out. So that's Jace done. And then Isla, I don't know if we've spoke about this. I think we probably have because it's been going on for a long while now. But basically Isla really struggles with, or Isla's had a lot of problems with her nose, like hurting basically, like in the top of her nose up here, and she often complains that it hurt, and it's always blocked, like a lot of the time it's blocked. And we've been to the doctors about this before, but they gave her like steroid spray, like saline sprays, things like that. It's not improved it at all, and so obviously I needed to call back and sort that out, and they've referred her as well. So she's got an appointment coming through for ENT, and then we've got Jace's appointment as well. It's a different department for Jace's, but obviously it's like his eyes, so it's the same type of thing. So God, that's done. Right, anyway, I'm gonna get myself ready because I need to head up to the office and get on with some of your guys' Easter baskets. Are you doing some good drawing, Jace? You got some on your knee?
Son, I'm gonna come over here.
Hey, look. Want to do a car?
Okay.
Go in there. You've got too much water in that.
Alright guys, so you know the days that you just really should not have ever gotten out of bed. Today is definitely one of them days around here. I don't know what Sarah said about this or what she's filmed, or maybe she hasn't filmed anything about it, so I'm just going to catch you all up to speed and tell you what's been going on. We don't have our car at the minute. It's in the garage having its timing belt changed, just like a routine thing that you do every so often in the car's life. So this time in its life, you know, my car's having its timing belt changed, and so we've not got the car for a few days, and so which kind of sucks. So I got up this morning at 7:30. I walked to the office for 8, and I was there pretty much all morning until about 11:15 when Sarah rang me in a panic, like, babe, there's water coming through the ceiling and it doesn't smell good. OMG, what am I gonna do? So obviously I was like, quickly go turn the water off downstairs, blah, da, 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 da. And let me tell you guys, the water was pouring into this bathroom, into the middle bathroom from the girls' bathroom. It was not good. I came home, obviously, immediately. I literally ran like this, like, oh, it was a hard run back to the house. Got back here and literally water was pouring through the ceiling into the bathroom, and it was not a pretty sight because it was not water. It didn't smell good, man. It was definitely not water, you know. So didn't know what was going on. Obviously, on my way back from the office, I was ringing an emergency plumber. I managed to get hold of a guy who said he was going to come between 12 and 4, but I was like, dude, the water is pouring through the ceiling right now. Come on. He was really sound. He was like, yeah, I'll try and come as soon as possible. And to be fair to him, he was here at about 12:30. Absolute legend. So he spent about 2 hours here dismantling the whole entire bathroom upstairs pretty much. The problem was the connector between the toilet and the bit that goes outside to get rid of like the toilet waste or whatever. There was the sealant had actually broken, so it was pouring like toilet water out into like the inside bit of the house. Not the sewage water, but certainly not the toilet water, but some drain or something in the back of the toilet. I don't know, whatever. Apparently it wasn't sewage, it was just some other water, but it just smelled absolutely rank. Anyway, so the guy took out the toilet, had to take out the toilet, and it was just nasty. There was just nasty stuff everywhere, and it just was awful and a big mess, and the poor guy got all nasty stuff all over him. And dude, if you're watching this, man, you are a straight up hero. You're a hero to me today, man. But needless to say, we've had a bit of a disaster in the fact that although the water stopped, the bathrooms have both been bleached within an inch of their lives today, especially that one upstairs. We've ended up with a bit of damage going on, so that's basically what's happened. We've lost a spotlight and a load of plaster. And you can see there's like a ring around the plaster where it's still wet. That is totally out of focus, thank you very much. So that is not good. That is especially not good when we're due to complete and move out of this house in a short few weeks. So I'm gonna have to get on to me a plaster guy and get that fixed. Hopefully tomorrow or something like that, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing to see in here now. This bathroom looks like absolutely brand new and spanking. It smells like gorgeous bleach. But that was bad, like real bad. It was not pretty whatsoever. Anyway, long story short, basically we had an absolute plumbing disaster today. There we go. It's not been a fun day whatsoever. I've just caught Isla in her bedroom doing her OCD book right now. Yeah. Which is very, very good.
I'm like doing a loop of what happens when it happens. I'm doing a loop of what. Like,
so Isla's writing. So you're writing down basically what it is that happens when you get OCD feelings, right? Yeah. It's a really cool book sent to us from one of you guys. Good.
If you do have OCD, then I definitely recommend it.
It's Mama! He looks so cute. We just said, Jace, close your eyes. And when he opened them, Mum was there and he was like, yay!
He's so cute. Did you miss me?
I do.
I do.
miss you guys too. How did you bump your head? Did you fall? Where did it hurt? Do you want me to kiss it later? Shall I kiss it? Oh, you did it on the bus. I do.
I do.
Let me kiss it
You
later.
tried to watch telly.
Can I have a kiss? You brushed your hair, I can see. Gorgeous. Stick that ninny out and give me a kiss. Good boy.
Ah, goodbye.
What? Ninny back, what about a hug? Oh, my bush pushing my look there.
Oh.
Hi everyone, so I have to be a bit quiet because Jason's going to bed now, but I have just come upstairs because on like an evening sort of night, it's actually 8, just gone 8. I really like to do like crafts sort of stuff, like and watch telly. I normally watch either, because I finished this this series called Originals, so I'm not currently watching like another thing that's basically that, like a carry-on sort of thing, but called Legacies. It's about witches and vampires and werewolves. It's really cool. But I like watching that at the same time as crafting. I am doing this right now, and here's a little explanation. So I have all of these random DVDs that have the paper stuff on the back, like the sticky on stuff, and these are I did find loads, but I don't really want to use the ones that have movies on them, so I'm just using these ones that we don't use anymore because they're just songs. Basically, you put tape over it and then you quickly pull it off, and all of it pulls off. It's like really easy, and then you can just paint over it, and then you put it on your wall with glue tack or tape or whatever, and it looks really nice. So I'm currently doing this one. It looks a bit weird now. I'm gonna do a few layers, and I've got my very dirty paint thingy. I always like forget to wash it out, so it's like thick paint in there, but it's all like dry except from the middle black bit. But I'm gonna carry on doing this. Okay, it's now done. I've put about 3 layers on it. I've kind of smudged it a tiny bit there, but I've got about 3 layers of paint on it now. I've got to let it dry. It does look a bit see-through right now, like there on that one, but when it's on the wall, it will not look like that. Like if I put this down here, there's no more see-through bits, it's all like clear. So I've got 2 more to do, and I'm going to do them right now. And I'll show you how I take the white stuff off of it to make it clear. So you get some tape. It's actually not hard at all, like it takes 2 minutes. So you get some tape, and by the way, these are old DVDs that we don't use anymore with songs on them. You get a bit of tape and you put it on, make sure it's flat. And then you just go after that. Guys, it worked on the other one. It was the same thing, exactly the same thing. I'm so confused. Will work. It worked. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll come back when it's done. Okay guys, turns out I was doing it too fast because now when I do it slowly, it comes off.
Yo guys, I don't know if you know about this or not, but this is what it's all about.
I can't cope with you.
Shut!
I can't.
Shush! This is what it's all about right now. Big old cup of coffee in bed with my camping and caravanning magazine.
I can't be married to that guy, babe.
What?
I can't.
This is huge, man. This ain't not to be taking the mick of, man.
No, babe.
I don't care if I'm sat in bed in my t-shirt, my beanie. All of you guys that wondered if I go to sleep with a beanie on, well, you got your answer now, don't you? Reading my camping and caravanning book.
Oh
And what?
Oh my god.
Do you think I care? No, I don't. I'm sitting here and reading my caravanning magazine that I subscribe to, that I get delivered every month, and I get very excited when it comes as well because I get freebies, man. See, look, got my Site Seeker camping guide for the UK for campsites this summer.
No offence to anyone
Look how
else.
thick it is. This is a freebie with my magazine, man. That's thick old freebie, you know what I'm saying? This is well worth the subscriptions. Guys, not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a stressful day today. It really has been a bit of a stressful day. My ceiling's a bit wrecked, and I got to sort that out tomorrow. Jace was a little darling tonight. He literally came up here, got his teeth brushed, put his pyjamas on, sat in bed with Sarah for 2 seconds. That boy was out like a light. All he had to do was carry him to his bed. That boy was tired tonight. He's been busting it all day, to be fair. Anyway, guys, we're going to say goodnight. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you're excited, because we're excited, because this week at some point, not this week, that's way too soon. What am I talking about for? Some point in this month, in the next few weeks coming, you know, we're going to be making some big changes. So that's cool, man. And I hope you're excited. And if you are, thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5. Good Good night, guys.